In this video, we will learn how you can automatically send vehicle servicing reminders to your customers on WhatsApp. So in this automation, what we are going to do is, from Google Sheets, we will first get the details of the customers whose vehicles are due for servicing in the next 2 days. And then we are going to send them a WhatsApp message asking them to get the appointment booked. So we are going to automate this entire process using Pabbly Connect. Come to my screen to see how we do this. To automatically WhatsApp vehicle servicing reminders to your customers, let us first go to Pabbly's website. You can see the landing page of Pabbly. On the top right, you can see two options, sign in and sign up free. Well, if you sign up free, you will get free tasks every month. So do not forget to sign up. Since we already have an account, we will just sign in. Now Pabbly Connect. On the top right, you will see a create workflow button. It will ask you to name. We will simply write Google Sheets to WhatsApp. Create. And now it will show you two windows, trigger and action. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. So our entire automation process would be based on these two steps, trigger and action. Let us understand this with the help of an example. A trigger can be when an order is placed. The action can be add the order details in a Google Sheet. Let us begin and select schedule as our trigger application. So schedule by Pabbly is an application that helps you to schedule your workflow. Like how often would you want to run your workflow? So you can select from the drop down at regular intervals, once every day, and particular days of the week or dates of the month. So we want this workflow to run every day. You can select the time. So let's say I will go with 10 in the morning. 10 in the morning here. All right. And like you can see here, the time will be based on your account time zone, which is Asia, Kolkata in our case. In case you have a different time zone, so the time will be as per your time zone here. All right. Let us click save and you will see the response is received. The workflow will run every day and this is our local time, that is 10 in the morning, 10 a.m. All right. Now for the action, we will select date time formatter. And for the action event, I will select modify current date. Let us connect the two. And now you will see these details. Before I discuss these details over here, the date format operation, I'll first like to take you to my Google Sheet. And here are the fields here, first name, last name, vehicle. You can see the contact of my customers and the due date. All right. So let's say the due date of this person, first customer demo dummy, is October 23. So now what I want, the reminder message should be sent to him 2 days before the due date. That is, if the due date is October 23, the reminder message should be WhatsApp to them on 21st October. All right. So come back to Pabbly, and here when we select modify current date, so what it will do is, first let us select the date format, then the time zone. Our time zone would be Asia, Kolkata. You can select your time zone. Now what I want is, I want to add, okay, I want to add 2 days here. You can see, enter the values 1, 2, and you can select days, hours, minutes. So what I want is, I want to add 2 dates to the current date. As you can see, we have taken the action as modify current date. So when I save and send test, you will see it will give me 23rd October as the date. So what it did is, in today's date, in the current date, that is 21st October. Today is 21st October. So in the current date, it added 2 days and gave us this date, that is October 23. So now what will happen is, every day the workflow will run. It will add 2 days to the current date, and from the Google Sheets, it will pick the data of the customers whose due date, like you can see, whose due date is 2 days later. And then the WhatsApp reminder would be sent to them. Let's see how. So now what are we going to do? We will add action step. Select Google Sheets here. For the action event, we are going to select look up spreadsheet rows, connect, add new connection, connect with Google Sheets and Pabbly. We will select my account. And since I was already logged into my account, I will not have to give any credentials. All right, authorization successful, it says. And here I will have to select the spreadsheet. So I'm working on vehicle servicing, and you can see it has fetched all the spreadsheets that I had in my Google Sheets here. So I'll be working on vehicle servicing. Like you can see, this is my spreadsheet, vehicle servicing, and therefore I have selected this. Now we need a lookup column here. So lookup column would be, I would use column E as the lookup column. I'll tell you why. First, when we write column E, and the lookup value would be here, you will have to give the value of column E. So this is the value, the date. So we are going to get the date from date time formatter, all right? Here, when we added 2 days to the current date, okay, and it gave us this date, and this is the due date of our first customer, all right? So it has given us this date here. And now what it will do is, it will look for this date, all right, this date, that is 23rd October date in column E. Once it finds this date in this column, in column E, Pabbly is going to get the response, get the details of the entire row. Yes. So what will happen? It will search with this date, and once the date is spotted, all the details regarding this date, that could be the first name, last name, vehicle, contact of the customer, all the details of the row will be captured. All right. I'll show you how here. Let me click on save and send test request. And you will see the response has been received. It has gotten us the data that was matching this date, October 23. So here is the first name, demo, dummy. Then the vehicle that they used was car. Then the contact number is here. Then the due date. Then it got the row data of third row as well. That is Remo, sample. Then the vehicle they were using, bike, the contact and the due date. So I'll take you to my Google Sheets again, and you will see here the due date 23rd October, two customers had the same due date, that is demo and Remo, right? And therefore it captured the details of both of them. But here, since there is this possibility that more than one person can have the same due date, like you can see here, demo also has the due date of 23rd October and Remo sample also has the due date of 23rd October. So what we are going to do is, we are going to turn off the simple response. Then click on save and send test request. And you will see it will give us the data in array format like this. You will see here all the data of these two rows, Remos and demos, all this data has been compiled together here. Okay. Now what we are going to do is, we will again add on action step and select iterator. Alright, so what iterator will do, it will get us the details, these details individually. Let me click on save and send test request, and you will see in one time it has gotten us just the data of one person, that is demo dummy, and the due date, their contact number. So now what will happen is, when we add WhatsApp in the next step, so what iterator will do is, it will first send the message to demo dummy, whose due date is October 23. Like you can see here, the first message would be sent to demo dummy just 2 days ahead of the due date. And then iterator will come down to the second customer, that is Remo in our case, who also has the same due date. So basically iterator will help you send individual messages to the customers who are sharing the same due date. Alright, now let us go back to Pabbly Connect. Click on the action button. and select WhatsApp Cloud API. The action event would be send template message. Let us connect, add new connection, and now you will see it needs few details here like token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. So for that, I will take you to my developers page. You can see this is the dashboard here. On the left, you will see various menu options like settings, roles. In the products, you will see again Facebook login, webhooks, WhatsApp. So we will select the WhatsApp drop down from the left. Then go to getting started. Now here it will show you temporary access token right on the top. So let us copy this token, come back to Pabbly and paste this token. Again, we'll go to our developers page, and here right next to temporary access token, you will see this warning that the token will expire in 23 hours. That is because this is a temporary access token, and once this expires, your workflow will stop running. But don't you worry, we have a fully fledged video on how you can generate a permanent access token. You can find its link below in the description box. Alright, just scroll a bit and here you will see phone number ID. Copy it, come back to Pabbly and paste the phone number ID. Now it needs WhatsApp business account ID. Again, we will go to developers page, and right next to phone number ID, you will see WhatsApp business account ID. So let us copy this. Come back to Pabbly and paste it. Now let us just save this. And you will see it's connected. Now it is also fetched the various templates that I have created for my WhatsApp. You can see vehicle service, jewelry catalog and many more. So I would want vehicle service, this template. I'll show you here. This template should be sent for the vehicle servicing reminders to my customers. Alright. So here you can see these map fields we will have to give in. Hi, then here in the bracket 1, person's name, customer's name would come here. And then servicing of your vehicle name would come here, is due on this date would come here. So basically this message would be sent as a WhatsApp reminder to the customers. Okay. Now, after giving the template name, let us give the recipient mobile number. So that we are going to map it from iterator. Here you will see Pabbly has got all this information here when we connected Google Sheets and used iterator. So Pabbly got all these response here. So we will take contact number here and just read the help text, and you will see here, enter the recipient mobile number with country code without plus sign. Then there shouldn't be any plus sign, and it has to have a country code like you can see here 91. In our case, our country code is 91 and therefore it is 91. You can use your own country's code. Okay. Now it needs body field 1. Looks like name here. Again, we will refer to the template and you will see hi. Yes, the customer's name will come here. Again, we are going to map it from iterator. We have both first and the last name, but right now we will just go with first name. In case you want last, you can give a space and map the last name as well. All right. But now we will just take the first name. Now it needs body field 2 here. So servicing of your basically the vehicle name would come here. So we will again map it from iterator. We are using car, and in case of just the vehicle name, you can also create a field for vehicle number. All right. Since this is just for testing purpose, we used a simple field with vehicle name here. Now body field 3 is date. Let us see once more in the template. Servicing of your vehicle is due on here. All right, the due date will come here. This is the due date, October 23rd. So again, we are going to map it from iterator. This is the due date. So if we have mapped in all the details, now before I click on save and send test request, just one quick thing I would like to tell you about mapping. These mapped in fields like recipient mobile number, body field 1 like name, customer's name, the vehicle, the due date. These mapped in fields from next time will automatically be updated and you will not have to manually do it. All right. Now let us just click on save and send test request. And you will see the response has been received here. Now let us go to our demo's WhatsApp account and see if the reminder was sent there. So this is their account, WhatsApp account, and you will see the message here. Hi demo, servicing of your car is due on this date, that is 23rd October 2022. Kindly make your store appointment to ensure a smooth ride. Ignore if the servicing is already done. So these were the fields, the car, the due date, and the customer's name that we mapped in. So basically what will happen is, I'll give you a quick revision here. Every day the workflow will run here. All right, here every day in the current date 2 days will be added to get the due date of the customer. Like you can see here, the current date here is 21st October and the 2 days were added to get this due date 23rd October, as we want to send the message, the reminder message to the customer 2 days ahead. All right, so then in Google Sheets, all those customers who will have this due date, all right, this due date when the 2 days are added to the current date, their details will be picked and a WhatsApp reminder message would be sent to them. And that's how we successfully integrated our Google Sheets and WhatsApp Cloud API. Not only this guys, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with the help of Pabbly Connect. For any queries, you can visit forum.pabbly.com. Our team will definitely answer your queries. You can also visit our website on www.pabbly.com/connect. For latest updates, you can also join our Facebook group. Share this video with your friends and help them automate their businesses.